these streets, man. I'm all alone in these streets, ain't got no one.
And street rappers. They say they're trying to escape one of the toughest neighborhoods in Toronto with songs about what they know, like being shot 14 times. But others say they're glorifying guns and death.
When I was a kid, it was cool to wear bell-bottoms, but apparently it's cool to have a firearm.
A documentary report.
The National. From the Canadian Broadcasting Centre.
Their names are Spang, from one of the toughest neighborhoods in all of Canada. Together they call themselves the Smugglaz. Their songs, they say, are about the lives they live. Lives filled with violence and death. Their big hope is to rap their way out before it all catches up with them. Others, though, say the two are only helping to glamorize a hardcore gangster lifestyle. Judge for yourself. Here's Mark Morrison now with Street Rappers.
All right, recording full force.
Yo, y'all ain't no gangsters, yo, y'all niggas is lies. Every time I come inside, I gotta see my mama cry. Cause think I'm gonna die or get locked up. All I'm hearing on the streets is book.
This is the story of two young rappers growing up in Toronto's Jane and Finch neighborhood. It's Canada's largest public housing community.
A
13-year-old boy was shot in the head.
Opened fire on the deceased.
Shot and killed in her father's car.
The incident happened outside a convenience store in the Jane Finch corridor.
Gunfire ripped through Driftwood Avenue.
This is a place so notorious for street violence, the newspapers call it the gun crime capital of Canada. Some who live here call it the jungle. They believe there's only three ways to get out: school, sports, and rap music. These wannabe rap stars call themselves Spang. Together they are the Smugglaz. And their music is their story of what it's like to live here.
Our album's called The Life We Live. So basically every song is just things that we've been through or things that we want to get in life. Basically everyday things that's helped me rap. You know, it's like kind of like ghetto poetry.
It speaks to the reality of living in the country's poorest inner-city neighborhoods. Their producer, Ryan Lord.
They rap about what they do, what they see in their head.
The bullet holes are called war wounds. They give gangster rappers credibility with their fans.
Hello, boys and girls.
It's happening at a motherfucking strip joint. You know what I'm saying? Going through life.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Stick Up has already been shot 14 times.
For the Smugglaz, it's do or die. Like, they come to the studio and they say, we gotta finish these songs before we get killed.
Their debut video features the themes that define gangster rap. This celebration of guns, drugs, sex, and easy money has mainstream appeal. It outsells every other kind of music. More than $97 million worth in North America last year. An industry fueled by that many sales can offer rap artists incredible wealth and fame.
It's hard to say no to that when you're from a poor neighborhood and don't think you have much of a chance to make it.
Within their music, they'll talk about white people, they'll talk about drugs, they'll talk about school, they'll talk about mom, they'll talk all of that in their music. So when you hear their music, it's real.
Apple is a top Toronto rap promoter. He understands the allure of gangster rap.
That's some shit that's some money shit. Like, just grimy. They're that straight Toronto slum from Jane and Finch. You know what I'm saying? They don't get involved in they just dirty kids. And in their music, if you listen to their music now, it can get to the world because people can relate to that type of struggle they're going through. They don't come from families that they can send them to college and all that. That's not the dream growing up. The dream growing up is just to get one thing, that's money.
It's cool, right?
I'm just concentrating on one thing right now, man. It's my music still, you know? That's my job right there.
This guy sucks.
To tell you the truth, I know it's gonna happen. I know for
Even death becomes glory in the rap scene. The Smugglaz album is dedicated to all of their dead friends. They've recently lost 5 to street violence.
Everybody has their time to go, so you gotta look at it like that too. You know, so when it's your time to go, you just go. There's no running away from it.
I ain't saying I ain't never gonna get shot again. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's life, man. Whatever happens, happens, and happens for a reason. God's watching me, and all my dead homies are watching me, man.
You know, we're here for a reason, you know? No man could kill you. You know, you might think a man could kill you because a man could put a bullet to you or stab you with a knife, hit you with a car, but no man could kill you, you know? So you just gotta watch your back. You gotta walk, you know? You gotta watch how you walk on the streets.
Currently prohibited in Canada. This is an Intertech 9mm, which was manufactured in the United States, smuggled illegally into Canada. We're seeing a trend in these coming back, shotgun, sawed-off shotgun, which basically cuts you in half. There is a sex appeal issue with these gang members with dealing with these things. They like chrome, flashy guns.
Guns have always been used to commit crimes, but now they've become a fashion statement. Almost all of these guns were taken from young people in the Jane and Finch area. And rappers have embraced the gun chic like no one else.
It's cool. I mean, when I was a kid, it was cool to wear bell-bottoms, but apparently it's cool to have a firearm, in particular a handgun.
Police believe much of the youth violence in these streets is linked to a favorite rap music theme, gang rivalry. In Jane and Finch, it's the north side against the south side. Stick Up does a lot of rapping about the ongoing street war over drugs and turf, but he denies any gang involvement. He says his 14 bullet holes were just a case of wrong place, wrong time in a bad neighborhood. A scene few outsiders have witnessed. A neighborhood rap concert featuring the Smugglaz. The event was billed a truce. It was supposed to bring the two warring sides of Jane and Finch, the north and the south, together under one roof for one night. Speng says he believed rap had the power to overcome rivalries.
Jane and Finch is known not to get along with each other and stuff like that. Certain parts in Jane and Finch, and we had the whole of Jane and Finch up top, down lane, everything, up on stage that one night, ready to be like this. Because when I turned around and I seen everybody, I was like, yeah, shoot. And I was surprised to see certain man with certain man standing up beside each other. So the first thing I said, yeah, Jane and Finch, we're gonna do this, man, we're gonna do this, you know? It's gonna happen now.
While Stick Up was on stage, someone was preparing to use the event to settle a score. As the concert came to a close and people started to leave, a familiar sound rang out.
Late last night, gunmen rushed the crowded warehouse and opened fire. 2 men were shot dead.
One man died on the dance floor. The other died as his friends tried to rush him to the hospital. He was Junior D, a local rapper and a close friend of the Smugglaz. Police interviewed Stick Up and others who performed that night, but got no answers.
We've conducted over 220 interviews with limited results. We feel that some of these people that are holding back at this time are the ones that are holding the vital information that could put all this together.
We as a community need to come together when these census acts happen and pull together as a community to solve it and try to stop it.
A police interrogation did a lot to boost Stick Up's gangster rapper profile. But he says he doesn't know anything about the shooting. And he says, why should he help the cops anyway?
Say, man, a bunch of killers are out there right now, you know what I'm saying? Ain't even about unity. I see more people, you know. Before Junior D dropped out, I seen a lot of people drop out. And they ain't find none of their killers, you know what I'm saying? Cops harass you for no reason and everything, you know? Like, yo, fuck. You guys never found no shot me the 2 times, you know? Now you guys are trying to bring me in a double homicide and all this shit, you know? I show them, yo, man, that's your guys' job. You guys go do your job. Don't ask me for help, man. 'Cause I ain't know shit.
30 years ago, U.S. rapper Dougie Fresh was one of the inventors of rap. His latest video shoot in Toronto was dubbed "Leave Your Heat at
We
Home."
learn through song, and our songs do have an impact on our community. And at one point or another, everybody that's doing things in a particular way, they're gonna have to take responsibility for it.
Yeah, I'm the snake, you don't love the sticker. I'm the snake, you don't just don't give a f. Yeah, we street rappers, cold chain snatchers. Hit you up front and make you lay down backwards.
They say they aren't planning to soften their rap anytime soon. They don't see themselves as the problem. And they say, okay, that's it, you guys are promoting violence, you're promoting crime.
And we're promoting violence. Yo, that's what we see every day, man.
We see every day. Even if you know, even if you're another kid watching TV, man, you're gonna see violence on TV.
25 rounds of gunfire sprayed the community's back alley.
A teenager was shot in the chest.
Police say an unknown man fired several shots from a handgun.
Over the past year, police reported 80 gun-related offenses in the Jane and Finch area. But community leader Lennox Farrell says there's more to a neighborhood than what you hear in the news report.
Look, he's gonna tell you who he is. Tell him who you are.
I'm a basketball player.
Which team do you play for?
Huh?
What team you play for?
Raptors.
Raptors.
In spite of the growing concern about rap and violence, the Smugglaz and their bad guy image have never been more popular.
That's the way I look at it. I don't think I'm gonna be lucky the next time. I was lucky before, still. Yeah, that's what the music's there for.
The devil, the blessed is among us. That's why we never give up, the warrior be in us. I lost a few fights, but today I'm a winner. And I'ma stay focused, get my hands on $1 million. And then another million, and then another